Oh, hello guys. My name is Polina. I'm from Russia, and today I'm here to present you a service called Triggle. We call it a tool for the support of crazy attempts and adventures. So the idea is pretty simple. I live in Moscow, and the social environment there is not very warm. You know, there are lots of dangers, especially for women. Let me say though. So one day I realized that my friend, I'm missing my friend, and I couldn't call her. She was completely offline, so I didn't know where to search for her. I'm sorry. So I was very, very upset with this fact. And I realized that there are lots of people who live in traditional countries, but who like risky adventures. And we decided to create a tool that could help them to think about safety in the war. So Triggle is a web service and a mobile application, and the core element of this application is a digital timer. For example, I'm a girl, I want to go to a date with a guy that I met on Tinder, but I don't know how it's going to end. Maybe this guy is a maniac. I can enter Triggle and set a digital timer. I can add some additional information there about this guy, some of the contacts, etc. And for example, add his Facebook page profile. And after that, in case everything is fine, I return home and I switch off the timer. But in case something goes bad, and I want to close the timer, this application will send a notification letter with all this information and with some geodata to the contacts from the list that I've chosen for my close friends or something like that. Because sometimes when you go to some risk adventure to get new experience, you don't want to tell your friends about it. It's not the thing that you want to discuss with them. So, and we also have a chat forum that you can discuss your activities anonymously, full anonymity. So we are part of geo-tracking apps market, and it's growing continuously. So you can see the numbers here, and we also have competitors, direct and indirect. We already have prototypes of both Android and website, and we are going to end with iOS application soon. We also have team and marketing strategy, and business model is also pretty simple. The payment for the first payment is for the application and some in-app purchases. And the team is really well balanced because we're all experienced. And for example, I'm young and crazy, and our technical director and CEO, they are both very experienced and older guys. And we're looking, that's the entries, and we're looking for investment because we want to launch on the European market. We're already going to launch on the Russian market in the beginning of the 270. So we want to run the European market, looking for investment, contacts, etc. Thank you very much.
Thank you for such a great presentation. And now, any questions? Do we have a question? Yes, please.
Okay. So you are going. For example, you like tourism, and you're going to explore some new place, but you don't want to tell anyone about it for any reason, for example. But you want to be sure that in case you will get lost or something like that, your friends and your family know where to search for you. So you set up this timer, this digital timer, add the information, your plans about your route, about your travel, whom are you going to contact, which people are going to meet on your route, etc. And in case, for example, that in 2 days you want to return home, your family or anyone whom you've chosen, they will receive a letter with all this information. So they will know where you've been and where to search for you in case you didn't return home. So it's really very, believe me, it's I think that, for example, in Russia, where people, over 10,000 of people are missing every year, we talk to some guys from government and they give us these statistics. No one knows where to search for them. So it works properly.
We have many inputs to do in advance, right?
Yeah, we have lots of strategies. We know how to grow. We have lots of plans, and we also have another feature. This kind of.
Just asking, you can't do many inputs in advance, let's say, for that, when you're just planning to do it, right?
Yeah.
Also, that process about that.
not really that bad, because you have just the core element is the geo-tracking system, because it collects data about your route. For example, every 30 minutes it can save your location, and this information, it will be in this letter that your family receives, so they know where you've been.
Some question from the audience?
Okay, thank you.
What would happen if you enter offline area?
There, it stops working, because we know that there is no technology that lets you tracking the people if they are offline, completely offline, in the areas where there are no mobile net at all.
Do you have plans for that?
Maybe, but you know, it requires more investment than 40,000 euros, maybe some millions.
Thank you. Any more questions?